Weather forecast.
It's always a good idea to take a towel with you, not for the sweat, but to put on the seats. Nothing worse than a booty burn for sure. So you don't want that to happen on these hot days. Inside the car can get well over 100 degrees in a short amount of time. So make sure you keep that in mind. Already 92 right now in Roanoke, the temperature at 94 in Lynchburg. These are the actual thermometer readings. It feels a couple degrees warmer because of that humidity. 89 in Blacksburg. We've had some cooling showers towards the Allegheny Highlands. These things are extremely isolated. And to be quite honest, this is probably about what we might see if we do indeed are lucky enough to get one of these things as we head into the weekend and next week. They're going to be extremely localized. So everybody else dry, but just one or two of those downpours couldn't be ruled out. Now I wanted to take us through the end of the month. We're going to fast forward. Again, the predictability of heat is a little bit better than say other things, than thunderstorms. But I can tell you that we look for overall patterns, and we've seen this ridge that's been building in. This is what causes the heat wave, forces the jet stream to go way up into Canada. What I've done is I've highlighted the cooler air into the upper levels of the atmosphere. So we would want to see some of that in Canada drop in. Maybe this looks promising. However, what I want to show you is when it hits this high pressure ridge, these heat waves are extremely strong, and it takes a lot to really force these things to go away. And so what ends up happening is next week it expands to the west, and there's this one little cool bubble that tries to make its way south. I want you to watch what happens with this. Notice how it just kind of fizzles away and then spreads out. And so now we're left with another week of heat. In fact, even into early July, we could be talking about another week of heat. And by that, I mean above average. So possibly 90s, maybe even mid 90s as we head toward the first part of July. So we're going to have to watch this. I'd love to see this change for us to benefit us. But right now, it looks like we're going to have a hot stretch of weather that extends all the way through at least the first part of July. Now, tonight, if you're out, be sure to check out that full strawberry moon. Frankie managed to get this one. It's going to be a little bit lower on the horizon. So I want to show you some optics with this. Which rectangle looks bigger? Well, probably this one does, but they're actually the same size if you put them together. The same thing happens with the moon tonight. It's going to be a little bit more of an optical illusion because typically that moon's way up in there. You don't have anything to give perspective. Well, the next couple of nights is going to be a little bit lower on the horizon. You're going to be able to see things, buildings, mountains along the horizon, so that moon might look a little bit bigger and brighter. So check it out. Get your camera out, photograph that. Should be a really good view of it. Now we'll cool down a little bit tonight, but still it's going to be pretty muggy to start out. 63 to about 68 degrees, those overnight lows. Tomorrow, a hot one. We've got forecast highs tomorrow anywhere from the low 90s to almost the upper 90s. Lynchburg at 97, 96 in Danville, Blacksburg, also Hot Springs coming in around 90 degrees. So we desperately need something to cool us down. I'd love to see us get some rain too from the tropics, but it doesn't look like this is going to happen. This system right off the coast is going to bring high rip current risk to beachgoers, but any showers primarily going to stay right there along the coast. So now we've got the heat and the humidity, but no rain from it. At least widespread rain is going to be almost non-existent, at least for the next 7 to 10 days. So we've got those hottest days highlighted with first alert weather days Saturday and Sunday. Right now, Bradford and I were talking, we might do another one for next Wednesday because that could also bring heat index values close to 100 degrees. So if you're making plans for next week, it looks like Wednesday will be the hottest with just an isolated shower or storm.
All right.